We'll let you open up with general thoughts on the game.
Well, I thought the team that earned the victory won the game. I thought Brown played extremely well tonight, just in terms of both ends of the ball. They put some things together. They were much more physical than us defensively tonight, and we didn't react very well to it in terms of the toughness of the game and the physicality of the game, how they were playing. We had our moments where we did some good things, but I really felt the team who really, really wanted it tonight, played the hardest tonight, played the most together tonight, won the game. So that's a credit to them. There's a lot of things on the stat sheet that stand out. 15 for 31 from the foul line. It's a deal breaker in a game like this, in particular when you're down and you're trying to claw back, whether it's a 10-point game, an 8-point game, whatever it may be. 15 for 31 from the foul line. You're coming up empty as you earn the right to go to the line. In a lot of ways, giving up 10 threes down the other end, you're almost giving up a 3 every once in a while and 2 missed free throws. So, the game felt really far away. As you're watching it, as you're coaching it, as you're sitting there, it's like, why can't we climb back? Why are so many possessions just, staying the same? Well, you're not capitalizing at the foul line to be able to go from 9 to 7 or 7 to 4 or 5 to 3 and put some pressure, on those guys. So our inability to convert from the line really got us in this one. It's not the only reason why we came up short, but it's a big reason why we weren't able to sustain the ability to strike in the second half and get over the hump, get that lead, make those plays. I think points off turnovers are really, really a big deal right now for our team as well. Brown is a team that typically really has turned it over this season. To look at them play with 12 assists and 8 turnovers is a glaring statement about our defense. We are not disruptive. We are very passive. We're easy to play against, and you can't play against good teams that way. Our defensive activity level isn't able to force any transition right now for us. And the amount of times that we have to deal with a turnover that leads to a dunk or a layup or a 3, and we get none of them. We get nothing off of the points off turnover game. For them to be 12 assists and 8 turnovers and watching their team play through the course of this season, that is a glaring statement about where we are defensively. I think that stands out. I thought for the most part, we really, really fought hard and tried to do a really good job on Lily. He got free there a few times in the second half, ended up finishing pretty good considering where he was at halftime. I thought we did a nice job on Nana for the most part, but I thought their other guys played better tonight. If I look at Cooley, 3 for 7 from 3, I think he had made 2 on the season coming in. They got Kimo Ferrari back. He's a big part of what they do. He makes 2 threes. So that's 5 threes, right there by 2 guys. And Lily, he kind of did his thing, but you kind of count on him. We did a nice job on Cloman, but I thought their other guys, Cooley in particular and Ferrari, making 5 threes was a really big deal. Offensively, we drew 31 free throws, so we did something well around the basket. Didn't convert them, so it felt funny, for us offensively. We also had some untimely turnovers that led to baskets. And but I thought Brown caused a lot of problems. I thought they were very aggressive at times. And I think our savviness, our ability to share the ball, our ability to run fluid offense, wasn't there. In particular in the first half. But second half, we did a much better job starting to tweak the lineups or whatever. But I'm disappointed for our guys because working the right way. In particular, I felt coming into this game, we had really practiced well the last 2 days. And knew it was going to be a very, very hard-fought game, though. And I think sometimes getting the message to those guys about what you're getting ready to deal with sometimes may go through one ear and out the other. But I understood Brown's program. I know they've had sort of a tough start. They have a good team. They're picked preseason for a reason. They have the preseason player of the year. They just kind of hadn't put it together like they did tonight. And I thought they earned the victory.
Questions?
question, Coach, about the end of the game, full court press. Is it a strategic decision, or is the team not good at full court press? You didn't do it till a minute 38.
We don't press. It's just not something we do. Obviously, getting down puts you in a position to have to do some things. Situational basketball. Our philosophy has never been to press. We may need to start to do some more of that, though. Maybe there's something that's going to get us to amp up, our energy level defensively. I think we have the most passive defense that I've ever been involved with. Being coached the same way. Being taught the same way. But a very passive defense.
Is that just inconsistent?
I think, bottom line is a lot of newness. I think there's a lot of newness, and I think part of what is new to the system is how hard you have to play. That's very new to some guys. Team defense, the way we teach it, I expect some struggles, especially from the young guys, and I don't know the connectedness of how you're going to bring 11 guys together and compete in 40 minutes and have that better. We got to get better in that way. We got to keep teaching. We got to keep doing it. But from an ability level, guarding the ball, pressuring the ball, deflections, working, forcing turnovers, just I've never had a defense that's this bad in terms of being able to disrupt. Never the team that's going for home run steals or pressing or trapping, but our teams have always been, at some point in the season, pretty disruptive, can get some defense to create some offense when your offense isn't going great. Everybody needs it. They throw the ball away into your hands, you go down and you shoot a layup, 6-0, run, timeout. We haven't seen it all year. We have to generate every basket off a rebound or off a made shot. We generate no baskets off of the normal pick six. I'd say that Brown had 5 pick sixes tonight. 5 of them. And I just think the ability level to get our guys to another level is the challenge. I think the connectedness defensively will come as we keep going. As I look at our offense, we have to shoot some more open threes. I think we're very reluctant to be shot ready. They post double tonight. They did some things that make you kick it out. And we're surprised. And we continue to drive in there and force twos. Not that that's bad. I mean, if you told me we would have shot 31 free throws at home, we would have been 40-33 on the backboard, +7, and we would have only turned it over 13 times, I would have told you that that's probably a pretty good recipe from a numbers standpoint of us winning. But to be outscored 10 made threes to 3 threes, and then to miss 16 foul shots, and then for them to get 19 points off our turnovers and for us to score 5 off their turnovers, it's like an ass backwards stat sheet. Doesn't make any sense to me.
Archie, is the energy there from the tip from your guys that you see?
Not defensively, no. We've been, I think tonight was maybe 11-10 Brown in the first media. They got 11 points. At some point, hopefully a team can come in here and you see ooh, this is going to be hard on them. It's not hard on them right now. And it isn't like I'm looking at certain guys on the bench saying, they know what to do. They've been there before. They've been down 9 with, 4 to go, or first half isn't going real well. We're going to have to crank it up here, and the last 8 minutes of the half, man, the defense got going. They created some offense. No one has done that. So to be able to get them to do that is the challenge. And bringing like I said, I think the energy level up, the effort level up on the ball. We've got to get better defensively. Defense to offense is a big part of what we're doing, and for the most part, we're getting none. None of that. And I thought tonight, playing against Brown, that was going to be something that maybe we could get done here with their turnover issues coming into the game. They have thrown the ball away, and they've turned it over, and tonight they had 8 turnovers. So you have to really start to kind of zero in. Do we have the personnel to be able to play the way we want to play right now? And I think we do, but I also think we have to get more of a push. And our bench has to get better as well, especially in the backcourt. Always Cam, Connor, Brandon, whoever they are, we have to get more out of those guys, be able to trust them more and be able to play them more, so those other guys can get breaks. Like I told them, you can't play perfect. You're not going to play perfect. Effort makes up for a lot of things, and we were going to need a lot of unique things to happen for us to be able to go 15 of 31 from the floor and give them 19 points off our turnovers. And you gotta be perfect. And we went 3 for 13 from three. Didn't think we had any great ones. Probably passed up some. But disappointed. I'm disappointed for our guys. But I also sit here, sometimes I'm mad, we lost and didn't do this, didn't do that. I thought Brown took it to us pretty good tonight. It's unfortunate, but that's true.
Any final questions? All right, folks.
Thank you.
Very